Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hunky Dory TV. We have got a brand new launch for you today. I am super excited. It is Friday. It's still sunny outside. I believe the weather's going to change over the weekend. Tomorrow here was looking absolutely spectacular all week, and now it's gone a little bit cloudy. So yeah, I hope you're still enjoying the sunshine wherever you are. We have got Jess looking after us this morning. How are you, Jess?
Alright.
You alright?
Yeah.
I like your little fruit pot you've got today.
Thanks.
A few strawberries and a baby bell.
Yeah, I don't really want to eat it.
Oh, okay.
I need more chocolate.
Okay. And in demonstration station is the fabulous Cat.
Good morning.
It is our last show together now. I've looked at the schedule. We've had 4 weeks though, haven't we?
Yeah.
4 weeks on the bounce.
All good things must come to an
They
end.
must.
We'll be back at some point.
We're making it sound like we're never going to work together again. It's just the schedule. It's because well, none of us are here next Friday because it is Good Friday. And the Friday after, I'm off.
Right.
Because I have to look after my own children, apparently, when they're not at school.
Hi.
I know, right?
Life is so unfair.
It's just unfair. So, yeah, so a little break from me and Kat, but we're going to have a fabulous show.
Yeah.
Before we get started on this beautiful collection, shall we take a look at this week's Winnie Weekly? So we have this beautiful Whimsical World topper collection, which is worth £19.99. We're going to give 5 of these away on today's show. You just need to like, share and comment the answer to our question. The world's longest barbecue. Do we have a picture, Jess?
We do.
Is measured how many metres? Was it A, 8,000, B, 10,000 or C, 13,000 metres? I said the other day, I don't care which one it is, I'm there for it because that's fantastic. We were going to have a barbecue tomorrow, but now I'm just not sure about that weather because it's just going to go a bit cloudy. But yeah, let us know what you think the answer is. Okay, shall we get stuck in? Oh, do I need to mention this still, Jess?
Yes, I was meant to add.
Do we still have these? Are they still? Oh, we're still trolley dashing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Our trolley dash offers end on Sunday at midnight. Is this going with any order though?
Yeah, it's just going to be added to the order.
So even if you just order the gorgeous new collection we've got today for you, you can still get this added in your order while stocks last. That's exciting, isn't it? Worth £2.50. It is a decoupage sheet and base layer included in there. Worth £2.50, free with every single order. Okay, let's have a look at some of the beautiful cards made with this gorgeous new collection. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's just gorgeous. Okay, we have a few different ways that you can get hold of this today as well for you. So we have the Ultimate Collection, which is everything that you can see on your screen there. So you're getting all of your toppers, so 8 toppers in total, 4 different designs, 2 of each, 8 of your foil cardstock, 8 of your printed cardstock. You're going to get 24 of your beautiful inserts running along the bottom, and of course you're going to get that gorgeous paper pad in the centre as well, the 8x8 double-sided paper pad, which is just so beautiful. That should be £39.97. It's down to £29.97, so you're getting your paper pad for free? No. Your inserts and a bit more. It's a bit of a random saving, isn't it? You're getting your inserts and a little bit extra free. But if you look at your club price, it goes down to £28.47, and your diamond price is £26.97. That is just unreal. You are getting your paper pad free if you are a diamond member there with that saving. It is absolutely mega. So you can also buy things individually if you want to. So we have the topper collection for you. which is £19.99 on its own. Maybe you want to get extra toppers. Maybe, you know, you just want toppers. You know, you've got options. We do have the individual toppers for you as well. So they're put into their little sets of 3. But what I love about this collection is because everything's shades of pink, we've got that beautiful pink foil. You can really mix and match this. You don't have to keep them in the sets. You can kind of use this cardstock with one of the toppers that we've already seen, and you can really kind of just mix and match everything together. It is just so beautiful. You had a play with this last week, didn't you, Kat?
I did, yes.
It's just so stunning, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. It's so fresh and
Yes.
light for this time of year.
Yeah.
It just gives you those lovely spring vibes, but it'll go through into summer perfectly.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
And it's just timeless, isn't it? It's something that you're going to be able to come back to year after year if you've still got this in your stash. I love that we've got all sorts of our classic shapes in here, but then we've got some tags. We've obviously got the borders, sentiments. We've got absolutely tons in here and loads of different cardstocks as well, which I'm really loving. So your topper collection is going to give you 2 of everything that we've just seen there. We're obviously just showing you the one, but you do get 2 of everything. And that is £19.99, £18.99 if you're a member, or £17.99 if you are a diamond member. But then you can also get the topper sets individually. So for example, if you just want one of these topper sets or you want 5 of this topper set, you can do that as well. So these are £3.99 each, but you can get any 5 for the price of 4. So if you buy 5, add 5 to your basket, one of those will be deducted at checkout and you won't pay for any more. This is one of my favourites because it's unique to this collection. You've got the 2 kind of large sentiments there. You've got all of these extra embellishments, and then at the very bottom of the sheet you have the 4 gift tags as well. It's really, really beautiful. So these all include the topper, the foil card and the printed cardstock in these. Any 5 for the price of 4. Let me show you some makes before we head over to Kat. There are so many things to show you on this show as well, so don't go anywhere because there's absolutely tons to see. So many different styles of cards that we can be creating with this as well. You know, we've got these kind of tri-panel cards, we've got steppers. I love the use of the acetate on this one here from Barbara. We have this one as well, just creating that gorgeous fancy shaped front. Cat sideways stepper. We love this.
Yes.
Everyone was just absolutely fascinated yesterday, and I was like, oh, it's a stepper on its side. Everyone was like, what? It's so cool though, isn't it? Just getting all of those layers in there. This one as well, cute little gift tag shape that Barbara's created on regular stepper. They're just gorgeous. There's just so many different things you can do. This one we made at Hobby Maker yesterday. I'm not sure if it's official name this. I was saying yesterday, I feel like it's got one, but I don't know what it is.
Don't ask me. I struggle to name an 8x8 most days. So.
I just don't know what it's called. But they're just so many beautiful cards that you could be creating. And I love that we can keep them really simple or we can go a little bit fancy. You know, there's just so many options with this. Absolutely stunning. Okay, Kat, we're coming for a demo.
Okie dokie. So I am going, speaking of 8x8s, we've got this beautiful topper here, the Flourishing Florals. Now, this just screams one of my favourite cards to me, where I get to more is more and layer everything
love
up.
this.
So that is where I am going. So I've just done an 8x8 mirror mat out of some mirror I'm sure we've got coming up later in the show for you that matches perfectly with your collection. So we'll get this straight down onto my card blank, and that can be drying while we get everything cut into. So I've taken this piece of cardstock, and like I said, they do come in the sets, these ones obviously, but like Anne-Marie said before, you can mix and match all these because the same kind of florals and colours work throughout. So I am going to do my favourite choppy in design, so I'm going to take this to 4.5 notches under the 8 in both directions, and that means I can put some extra matte and layer lines in there. Let's go, you know I don't usually measure this, but let's go 2 3/4, and we'll do 2 3/4 at the bottom bit here, and then if we do 2 3/4 from the top, makes me look like I know what I'm talking about for once.
You always know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I did one of these for Anne last week for the magazine, like where I'd done this background, and I went in and she was like, "Oh, I like it when you do this. It's so different." She goes, "And you just chop into it, you don't really even measure it." And I said, "You know what?" And I said, "Because I was doing it for you, I did." So she got special treatment. So maybe it's catching on. Maybe. I am getting a little bit more precise with it.
I did one a little bit like this last night, actually, at Hobby Maker, and with the foil card in the background.
Yes.
Just different, like made like a little bit of a patchwork, like different sizes and stuff. And I didn't measure it, I just kind of lined it up,
Yeah.
looked at where I needed to cut it, and then cut it.
That's it. Might have something like that coming up as well.
Nice!
We just love the foil card selection for this. I know we're teasing
off
because you've
the
not
chart,
seen it yet,
isn't it?
but wow. Wow.
It is so stunning.
And again, another one of those, I think, that you will just be able to make cards with it in its own right, past
Yeah.
this collection as well.
Definitely, definitely. And I just feel like this is going to cover so many different occasions as well. I mean, obviously, florals are really versatile anyway, but especially for like kind of weddings, anniversaries, engagements, that kind of thing, because it's got that pink tone running through it. It just feels so perfect.
It does. It's a lovely, lovely colour. But without being domineering or over the
Yeah.
top as well. And it's another one. I keep saying this. I'm sure I said it on Hobby Maker on Sunday. That we always say it's accent foiling. But I think we've gone past that. I think a lot of our collections now, we can call it feature foiling.
Yes.
It goes throughout the toppers and the backgrounds and stuff, because it is just so stunning and spectacular.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pop out a few different elements, and then we can have a play around with our layout and see where we'd like to pop them. So popping out some of the borders, some of the frames, and it's such great value that you can really do more is more. And I'm not saying I'm putting absolutely everything on here. I'm just taking out most things, so I've got a choice and I can have a play around with what I want to put where. But you can see how easily you can get everything out that sheet as well. So I'm going to start with my frames, and you know I absolutely love layering these up. So I think we'll go like that and do the main topper over the top.
Cute.
Then this is where I might start just getting a little bit fancy with it and just overlaying some of these in different directions. And then at some point I'm going to have to make mental notes so I remember where everything went.
This is where I have to take pictures.
Yeah, this is probably a very, very good idea. And we can pop one of them down there. We can pop one underneath here, and then we've got room for a couple of sentiments dotted about. Right, can everybody remember that?
Yeah.
Ish. Right, so the first thing we need to get down is this frame here. So that can go on with some tape. And that was about there, we thinks. We thinks. And then the same with this one. We just go round.
Just like doing simple things like this though, it just looks so amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you can get them to come together. Apart
Yeah.
from doing my mat and layout, we're doing this in real time.
Yeah.
So you can see how quick it all comes together, and you can have a card with so much depth, so much definition, that people are going to think that you've spent hours on it. So we'll go with our foam pads into our main one. And I don't think there is a wrong or right way. I think
I,
it
do you
can
know
go
what?
most ways.
I've had that
Wow.
every way round.
Yeah. And then with our, then I'm just going to double check I'm not clashing any of my sentiments. Yeah, best wishes. Wishing you a beautiful day and lots of love. They all go
They all
together,
go.
don't they?
Yeah, you're
So we
good.
can layer that over the top there. We'll bring this other one down here. Just a bit. Let's get it so that corner sat in the corner of the other one. We decided we were having this at the bottom. And that should leave us room for a couple of sentiments, and then we're going to have to chuck some gemstones at this as well because we have got the most glorious selection coming up for you here. Skizzers. And I think doing cards like this really helps build your confidence with placement and stuff.
Oh,
it just
definitely.
lets you have free reign and just a little bit more confidence going forward that you can really overlap and play around with things. And you know, it doesn't there doesn't have to be perfect spacing. There doesn't have to be working out all your dimensions all the way around. You can just play. So let's bring in some of our gems.
And you can make that card again with the other set, other topper set.
Yes,
and it look
definitely.
completely different.
Yeah.
You know, just doing a different layout.
And one thing I do love to do is to actually pop my gems onto the toppers. If you're a little bit tight for space at the edges, it's so tempting sometimes just to put them top right and top left and stuff, but you can go in and add them to your toppers and in little gaps where you wouldn't normally, and it just gives it that little bit of a different look. And I think if we just add another 3 down the bottom here, just helps you draw your eye into other aspects of the card. And there we go.
Cute. Absolutely stunning. Isn't it gorgeous? And a really nice big kind of impact card.
Yeah.
With loads going on, but it still all just works together so
It's
beautifully, doesn't it?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the images clashing
No,
or anything.
absolutely not. It's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome.
Okay, next for you, we've got your inserts. So obviously available in the Ultimate Collection, but if you want to grab some extra inserts, you can get those for just £7.99. You're going to get 24 sheets in total. We've got 8 different designs, and you are going to get 3 of each to give you a 24 total. 140 GSM, so the perfect weight to pop through your printer as well. If you want to print your messages onto here, you want to stamp, you want to actually stamp designs onto here, not just sentiments. You want to create a really beautiful background. We were saying yesterday at Hobby Maker how beautiful this would be to create like a little notebook and have it as like kind of writing paper. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Really beautiful quality as well. Next we have your 8x8 paper pad. So if you wanted to grab more of this because it is an absolute stunner, then you can grab this for just £11.99. It is so beautiful. Obviously it is double-sided, so you're getting a real mix of almost like kind of card fronts, if you will, but then you're also getting background papers on the reverse as well. Really, really stunning imagery. You almost kind of seen some of it a much bigger in here. It is an 8x8 pad, but all the designs are just so stunning. You are getting the multiples. You're getting 4 of each. If you want to decoupage any of these flowers up, you could do that as well. But I love the big bold kind of floral patterns we have. The borders as well just look so stunning. You know, just adding a topper into the centre of some of these, or a sentiment, maybe your perfect verses or your trim me's, you know, they would look absolutely fabulous in here as well. Let me just, it's getting to the end, so I'm struggling with the pages to not just let the whole lot go. I love that one with like the scatter of the rose petals there. And then that one is the last design in the pad. So 12 different designs, 4 of each. If I just turn that around, you can see the whole layout on there, and you can see all the different images that you're going to get within that pad. Available in the Ultimate Collection, along with your inserts and your toppers, and you're saving £10. So you're almost getting that for free if you buy in the Ultimate Collection, but it's there if you want more. Then we have got for you the foiled edge-to-edge cardstock. So this has got 16 sheets within here. You've got 8 different designs, but each one is on a different colorway. So you are not getting any double ups in here, but it is just so beautiful. Look at that pink foiling. It is stunning. We've got a mix in here of your kind of hot pinks. We've got the pink pizzazz. We've got the softer pinks in here. We've got the kind of, the Hessian tones, we've got peachy tones in here. So all of the colours that you're seeing are all colours that we've seen within the collection already. So you just know that this is going to coordinate so perfectly. It is just fabulous. So you've got flourishes, we've got teeny tiny little roses, we've got the big roses, we've got lace in here. We've got the splats that you'll see again throughout the topper collection. They are in there. So again, this one works really perfectly. And there's that lace there. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? The detail that's in here is just sensational. It's really, really gorgeous. 350 GSM, adorable scoreable, of course. So we can use this to create our box lids. I wouldn't use it from a box basis personally because it's too fancy. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and just £9.99 for that one. And then we have that foiled acetate. It is so beautiful. Again, pink foil. It is silver on the back, so if you wanted to flip it over, maybe you're using it with something that's silver foil, you can do that as well. So we've got the kind of top and bottom border, or you can have it that way as well. We've got the corners with that beautiful kind of check detail in there. We've got like the L-shaped corner with that flourish just peeping out of there with the gorgeous greenery. And then we've got my absolute favourite. It is so stunning. This is, it's just so beautiful. I think, you know, if you had this that maybe wrapped around a vase or something, you know, it's just going to look so gorgeous. It's just incredible. Absolutely stunning. 16 sheets altogether, so you're going to get 4 different designs, 4 of each for just £11.99, and it is that 220 micron acetate, so it's the heavyweight construction acetate. Let me show you some makes that we have in here as well. We made this one last night at Hobby Maker, so using that acetate just on the front of our card there, we're creating that kind of easel. Another one here with the acetate as the kind of front of the card is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? We made this one at Hobby Maker yesterday as well. This one is using that paper pad and just, again, very much like the toppers, mix and match. I just picked 3 random papers out of the pad to pop that one together. This is the cardstock one, the foil card one. We also did that at Hobby Maker yesterday. This one, I love the acetate overlay on there. It looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? This one, love that. It's just so simple, isn't it? But it just looks so effective. And this one as well. Nice, big, bold cards. That sentiment is so beautiful. And then we have another one of these. Me and Amy both learned how to make this week. It is wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Using your foil card as the base there, because it is obviously adorable scoreable, so it's 350 GSM, so you can be using it for your bases as well. Okay, we're coming for another demo.
Okie dokie. So yeah, I'm going to be using a little bit of mix of everything.
Nice.
Pretty much.
We like this.
We are going to be using 2 toppers. I'm going to be using the Bloomin' Lovely and the Perfect Petals. I'm going to bring in some of our foil cardstock. Now I did cut down a piece and I've not brought it with me. So you're going to choose 3 designs that work together. You'll see it in a moment. I'm sure you can put the pieces together. And we're going to cut each of them to 4.5 by 6.5. So they're all the same size. I'll just do the 2. And again, don't be afraid of clashing these together.
No.
Because there will be a couple that you think, don't go, but most of them you have got great rain. And like this one, I've picked the one with the big splatters, one with the little dots, and then it's like the lacy one you'll see in a bit that works great with it as well. So you're going to cut all 3 pieces to 6.5 by 4.5. Then line them up so you get them nice and neat. And then I'm just going to cut 2 little lines into here on the diagonal. So this effectively means that you can create this pattern 3 times just in different orders, because you've got them.
You've got all the bits and pieces already.
All the bits and pieces. And remember, you would have a 3rd piece that you could add in as well. We'll show you in a minute. And then my mat and layer for this is 2 notches over the 4.5 by 2 notches under the 7. And then you would just decide what you want to go in which direction. So it'd be like that, and then I'd have, I think, actually it's a different one. I think it's like that. And then you'd have your 3rd one in the centre, and when you glue it all down, you would end up with something that looks like this.
And like you say, you can recreate that 3 times, but with a different...
just in a different order, so you've got that background. And of course it's going to work. You won't have, well, you'll have 2 of the same topper, so you can do it twice, but then you could just do a different version the 3rd time. So I'm just going to be really, really cheeky, and I'm going to pinch one of the frames from this collection, and I might come back and maybe take a sentiment or 2 afterwards, just to build up the background. And we are going to add this on here, and then I'm going to layer the sentiment over the top, just because I think it gives a really, really fab fun effect. And I think this is the beauty when you get 2 of each topper set in the collection, that it allows you to play around and do things in a slightly different way that you might be a bit more conservative about if you only have one of each. And then we're going to take this beautiful happy birthday, and we are going to add this over the top. And we'll just pop that in.
It looks lovely on there.
It works really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you get, like Anne-Marie said before, all these beautiful like little well, they're not decoupage elements,
Like
are they? Because they don't match, but just like embellishments. Now, this is one, because of these, like you said, because you could buy the individual topper sets. This is the one I'd go and get a couple of.
Me too.
Just so you've got all these extra bits.
And I love the tags as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely my favourite topper sheet in there.
And then we can just have a play around and really build these up on top. And it doesn't matter, they don't have to sit and match anything. You just play in. And you're just going to get that background underneath without having to think about it. So we're just going to build a couple of these up onto the top here. And we'll have some greenery sticking out from underneath. Just pop that there. I think it just really elevates it. And let's do some down the bottom as well. And again, I'm mixing and matching between putting some on foam pads and putting some down flat, just so you're building up those layers. There was another. Now it is hiding.
Hiding.
Put it on in the right direction. That might help. And then we'll finish with this other floral here. A little bit of green poking out from the bottom. And then, I don't think we've shown it yet, can I pinch it a little bit of ribbon?
Yeah, of course you can. Just
for the bottom, because we have a stunning ribbon collection.
It's beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take this lovely dusky pink that's in here.
Oh, it's so nice, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favourite colours. Just pinch a little bit of that. I'm going to take this round the bottom. I sometimes just like to add like a little bit of tape, so if I'm just tying a little knot, it just secures it.
Yeah.
Makes it a little bit easier to do from the back. I'm going to bring this round, tie a little knot to one side. I've not left enough to do a bow, so that's why we're getting a knot. But I think sometimes that works really well as well. Now, I do apologise, my scissors are very sticky, so we're not going to get the crispest of edge here. We'll tie that off like that, and then I'm going to go in with a couple of our shimmer gems. This very, very soft pink down the side. Probably would have gone, oh, well, I have got smaller ones. Don't know why I didn't do that, but never mind. We're just going to do that there. And then I'm going to bring in just a sheet of paper from the collection, and we're going to do this to the full size of a 6x8 tenfold. So we'll just come to the 6. That should be 8. And I think this just shows how beautifully all the elements of this collection come together.
Yeah.
We've got some of the mirror, we've got the foil cardstock, we've got the toppers, we've got the paper pad, we've got the gems, we've got the ribbon. I don't think there's that much more we could have squeezed in if we'd have tried. And let's add this on some foam pads just to give it a little bit of extra dimension. But it's how well they come together without even really having to think about it.
Yeah.
All the hard work has been done for you.
And I love that we've recreated 3 of this style of card.
Yeah.
With one lot of cuts.
Yeah.
As well. It's great for batch making, isn't it?
It absolutely is.
That looks so pretty on there. I love that you've got all the different colours in there as well. You've got like the peachy kind of tone. You've got the white. You've got the pink. It just shows how you can literally pull one of pretty much everything and put it all together.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me give you a quick reminder of your Win It Weekly. It is your last chance to get your answers in. We will be announcing 5 lucky winners very soon of our Whimsical World Luxury Topper Collection. But you need to like, share and comment. The world's longest barbecue measured how many metres? Was it A, 8,000, B, 10,000 or C, 13,000? I've not had a little look at the answer yet. It's very exciting. Okay, Adorable Scoreable is up next. So you've seen the colours on the kind of foil card, if you will. These are the colours in the Adorable Scoreable. So you can get a real kind of vibe for how the colours all work together. We have got our Pink Pizzazz, which is that super hot pink. We have got our Cherry Blossom, which is almost like a reddy pink, if you will. We've got the Sweet Pink, which is the pinky pink. We have got our Peach Sorbet. We have got the Hessian, and we put that white cloud in as well, because there's quite a lot of white space within the artwork. So we just thought that fit perfectly within the collection. So 6 different colours, and you are going to get 4 sheets of each to give you your 24 in total. So that is your Adorable Scoreable, £9.99. £9.49 if you're a member, or £8.99 if you are a diamond member. Then we have got the Miri selection for you as well. So here we have kind of brought it down to just 4 colours because we don't have tons of pinks. But what we have got for you again is we've got a selection of different shades of pink. So we've got the kind of real hot pink, which is the fuchsia pink, that's its official name. We've got the blushing pink, which is this one here. I think that's the one I've maybe used most. But then we've got the pastel pink, which I know has been used a lot in the samples, so you can see how it works. And then we've got the rose gold, which obviously is going with those kind of peachy tones as well. So you've got the 4 different shades there that again are just going to work absolutely perfectly. You've got 4 different 4 sheets of each, sorry, 16 sheets in total for £8.99. Look at your diamond price on that, £8.09 for 16 sheets of high quality, super reflective mirror card. It's absolutely stunning. Then we've got that ribbon selection that we have just seen that Kat's just used on that card as well. Again, covering all the different shades in here. We've got the whites and the creams, the peaches, all of your different pinks, your hot pink, that dusky pink, which is just gorgeous, that really soft petal pink in there as well. And obviously with your white, you can colour change that with your craft markers as well to kind of match anything. So 21 metres in total. You've got 7 different colours, 3 metres of each, and that is that double face satin ribbon, so it ties beautifully onto your mates. And then the gemstones. Oh, these are just incredible. I love that we've got a real kind of cross section of all the different types of gemstones that we do. So you have got glitter featured in here in the pinks, you've got the shimmer, you've got the pearls, and you've got the classic crystal as well. So you've got a little bit of everything that we do, but all in those beautiful pink tones. And you've got different pinks throughout this selection as well, which is fabulous. So you've got something to match everything. We've covered those kind of peachy tones. You've got your real fuchsia pinks in there. They're just fabulous, the perfect addition. And they're just £9.99 for those. But let's just go back to the Ultimate Collection, where you are going to get everything that you can see on your screen there. You're going to get 8 fold and die cut toppers. You're going to get your 8 foil card, your 8 printed card, your 24 inserts, and that 48 page 8x8 double-sided paper pad for just £29.97. Your club price is £28.47. Everybody should be paying that price at least. If you are a diamond member, of course, it's just £26.97. It's super easy to sign up to be a club member. You just need to head over to the website, pop your details in, and you'll get 5% off all of your orders instantly. But if you wanted to upgrade to a diamond membership, it is £19.99 for the year. You get 10% off, and we've just had a double discount where people were getting 20% off their orders. It's crazy. So it's up to you what you want to go for. You do get a free collection with your diamond membership as well, which is worth, I think is it worth £24.99, that kit? Was that just on the screen? What was that? No, it wasn't. I thought I'd just like made it up, but the kit, I'm sure the kit's £24.99, isn't it? So you're already saving straight up, and that's before you look at all your discounts you're going to get as well. It's amazing. Okay, card models. I've got some more makes to show you, and then we're heading over for another demo. This one I love from Barbara, where she's used the little scallop edge as well with your card blanks. So get all of your card blanks out, your stitch edge, your scallop, your decal. Get your dies out and make your fancy shape cards as well. I love that one. This is beautiful. Using that acetate there within that frame looks so stunning. And a gatefold as well. I love an interlocking gatefold. They're just so special, aren't they?
So much fun.
They're gorgeous. This one is beautiful as well. Just really stunning makes. I love this with the mirror. Popping it through your embossing folders and then creating that stunning background. It's gorgeous. And then this one we made at Hobby Maker yesterday as well. Again, just using our mirror as our base there, and then popping that together and adding our toppers and our tags on there as well. Okay, we're coming for a final demo, Kat.
Okie dokie. So, remember last week when we were going through the samples, we showed you one of like the floating easel cards with the acetate.
Yes.
So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do it this week, but it has got a slightly different twist on it.
Okay.
Because if you're doing it with clear acetate, it's absolutely fine. But sometimes if you're like me and you're a little bit of OCD and you want to do it with like your foiled acetate, as soon as you fold it over, you've got that other colour coming through the back.
Yeah.
Or if you're using something like this, it can get like a little bit busy as well. So I thought I've had to play around and figured out how you can do it.
Ooh,
by mixing and matching your plain and your other one. So we're going to start with, let's get this acetate element out the way and done with, and then I know it's done. So for your front panel, you're just going to cut your normal 5x7, and you're going to do that out of the acetate you want to showcase, which of course is this beautiful.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Here.
I just love it.
So this is going to be our front panel. And then you're just going to take a sheet of your regular construction acetate, and we're going to cut this to, it needs to be 7 inches wide. It's 7 by 7. You need to cut it to. It came to me then. So 7 by 7. It's not that complicated. And then all we have to do then is score 1 inch at the top and 1 inch at the bottom, and that is going to give us 1 inch that we can use under the base of our card, and 1 inch that we can use to attach to the other piece of acetate. Don't worry, it'll all be hidden when we put that piece on the top of the card. But by doing this, you're creating essentially the same kind of mechanism, but you're keeping the back nice and clear, so you don't need to worry about it getting too busy or anything like that. So this is going to be the back. So let's go in. You can use some high tack tape if you want to. I find this is absolutely fine for this part of it because we're going to be sandwiching it between 2 layers of cardstock as well. So it's going to be really, really secure. And then your hardest bit is actually lining it up when it's all clear, but I'm just going to take this across the top. And just by adding that on there now, we've created that same mechanism, but just by doing it with 2 separate pieces of cardstock. So we're going to take some mirror, and we're going to cut 2 panels. We're going to do one to our normal matting layer of 5 by 7. And then we are going to go 7. Ooh, didn't like that. I've got another piece here. I'm going to go 7 by 2.5. This top bit you can make as skinny or as thick as you want, though. It's completely up to you. I just tend to stick to the same kind of half measurement because it's just easier to remember. And then we're going to cut into our cardstock. So we are going to come to 7 notches, not 7 notches, 3 notches under the 7. We're having one of those days, which is every day, by 3 notches.
I had one of those yesterday. Before I'd even got to work to pick my stuff up, I'd already had to go home twice because I'd left my phone and then I'd forgotten something else.
And then we can just take that. That looks really skinny. What have I done? It's right. You know, sometimes it just doesn't look when you cut it, don't you? It tricks you. So we are going to, you can add this one straight down with your construction glue and onto the bottom. And then we'll use one of my favourite tricks for hiding the background on here. So we are just going to pop that on there. I'm going to let that dry for a couple of seconds before I add this on. So I'm not going to piece these 2 together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and we're just going to add
I love this.
some tape. It just keeps it clean because you can see it from the back. And we are going to pop this onto the inside of that card in there. And then we can add this to the outside. So you're still getting that matte and layer effect. Yeah, you're going to see a little bit of foiling over the top, but I don't think anybody's going to complain about that. And then we can pop this over the top. And then you can see from the back, I mean, you could add your inserts and things on there anyway, but it's nice and clean. Yeah. Even if you kept it as it is, there's no tape marks or anything like that for you to worry about. And then we are just going to add some tape to the top here. Pop this down on this bottom section. So that's going behind the back of our card. And then we can just finish that off. I've just cut a plain piece of 5 by 7. Just white ink me. Again, this is where you can go and add a insert as well on the bottom, so you've got somewhere to write your message, or you could do it on that back panel if you so wish. That just makes sure everything is in nice and secure. And this is how we've created this folding easel acetate. So now we can just do the fun part of decorating it up. I'm just going to give this a good sharp burnish.
Our favourite bit, decorating.
Yes. So let's take our lovely circle topper from the top. And we'll pop this on. Now again, this is just where you've got to be a bit clever where you stick your adhesive, so we're
Yeah.
not ruining that top part. But when you've got guides like this, like if you look at the foil part here, you know, if you just turn that over, you can just add that
Kind of along
to
there.
the top bit there.
And you could, if you wanted to, you could use the other one to kind of stick on the reverse, couldn't
Yes,
you? To
yeah.
like hide it, but we can just get clever instead. We don't want to waste anything like that.
No, no. And then if I pop my foam pad on there for my topper, I know that's all going to be lovely and hidden as well. So we're just going to
Gorgeous.
centre
I love that one.
that up. We've got this beautiful ribbon strip border on here that we can use as our stopper. And I love with this one, it's almost got its own kind of guide that where you can put it. So if I just pop this on my trimmer, we know that is 3 notches under the 7. My fingers aren't wanting to
We're not playing.
mute. No, but I'm going to put this on flat and then I'll use a sentiment or another topper as a, and just add in a little bit more foiled detail onto the top here, just above the flowers. Ooh, a little bit long. Not even listening to my own advice. There we go. Then let's see what we've got left to play with here. Let's go with happy birthday. It seems a great sentiment. I'll just cut one of these down. And the detail on the bottom of this card is just so beautiful
so
that you're not
stunning.
wanting to really
No.
cover it up. So I'm just going to pop that in the middle there. We've got some more beautiful circle toppers that we can add on to someone very special. My mat and layer slip there, that's really annoying me. There we go.
At least you can still move it.
Well, this is the beauty of your construction glue.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add this one down the bottom like that, and then I am going to layer this up on top because you know me, I do like to layer my toppers and my sentiments. We'll go with somebody very special in the middle like that. We'll take one of these oval ones to go down the sides, and then I think we just finished with a few gemstones. That little floral detail up the top there, and this time let's go in with the glitter ones. Across the bottom, and then we'll put one onto where that tag was. Got that little circular tag for us. We'll just pop that in the middle. And there we go. I've been able to recreate that folding, that floating easel look.
It's
but
so
keep nice
stylish,
and
isn't
clean with,
it?
like that silver coming through the back.
It's just really elegant, isn't it? Very special. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome.
It's incredible. We've loved it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. It has been an amazing show. We love this collection. It's pink. You don't need to say anything else to me. You've already taken all my money because it's pink. Okay, are you ready to announce the Win It Weekly? So we have this fabulous prize this week. We've got 5 of these that we are giving away, and we asked you, the world's longest barbecue measured how many metres? Was it A, 8,000 metres, B, 10,000, or C, 13,000? The answer is A, 8,000 metres. Oh my gosh, look at it. The longest barbecue measured 8,000 metres, which is 20,246 feet, if you prefer that, and was created by the people of Bayambang in Pangasinan in the Philippines on the 4th of April 2014. The record attempt took place during the Malangsi Festival in order to celebrate the 400th anniversary of the city of Bayambang. How incredible is that? I would love an 8,000 metre barbecue. We should just set one up in the car park. I mean, it's not 8,000 metres,
It
but
looked like they needed about 8,000 people to
I
do
know,
it, though,
to man
'cause they were
it.
really close together.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
they'd be a bit more
especially if
spread
they're doing
out.
fish. I guess they were skinny,
Yeah.
weren't they? So yeah, you'd need how many fish do you need to be looking after in this kind of
Wow.
space? It's fabulous though. So let's have a look who our winners are this week. Congratulations to Sue Derbyshire, Carol Willis, Glenda Waring, Sandy Tiller and Pat Wheelwright. Congratulations ladies, you've all won that beautiful whimsical world topper collection. My words are just finished now. They're just done. It was all them names in that Win It Weekly question. Okay, the only thing we've got left to do now is spin the wheel. Okay, so last week we won the show. Wouldn't it be good if we landed on that again? I'll try my bestest. Okay, so I'm going to spin. I'm going to tell you the question now. I mean, I don't think you're going to have to think about it much because it's a really good question. It's National Pet Day. If you choose any animal to be your pet, what would it be? So let us know. We don't even need to ask Kat. We know. I'm going to spin.
Does count as a pet?
Absolutely not, Kat. You can't.
Oh, well.
You can't have men as pets. It's not okay. Okay. Let's see what we are landing on. Ooh, 1,000 reward points. That's pretty decent, isn't it? Because then you can just get what you want.
Yeah.
Jess, what is your pet of choice?
I think it would be a koala bear.
Koala.
They're so cute.
So
Just
cute.
not like to live with.
No, they are very cute though, aren't they? So come on, Kat. Is it going to be a cow?
Of course it's going to be a cow.
It's going to be a cow.
Yeah.
Any particular kind of cow?
I really love the belted Galloways. That the black ones
Yeah.
are really, really cute. But anything I
Any-
would. If
not
anybody
fussy.
turns up with a cow, I will take it.
Any cow,
Yeah.
just deliver it to my front door, please.
Yeah.
That would be fabulous. I'd still really like a guinea pig. I'm still trying, still pecking his head, almost on a weekly
I need
basis
to come
now.
and give mine some cuddles. They're so
No,
cute.
stop it, because I just want them. I'll just take them home. I'll smuggle them in my coat. Let us know what you would like. Jill would like a koala as well. A sloth.
Oh.
I do love a sloth, but when we went to the sloth experience at Ribby Hall at the Wild Discovery, you're not allowed to pick him up. So Santiago, he's absolutely adorable. He's very fussy. We had to take our jackets off because he doesn't like the sound of the material. So he's apparently like a proper diva. So we had to take our coats off. And I was like, can we pick him up? She was like, no one's ever picked him up. I was like, oh. And apparently they don't like it. So when you see videos of people picking up sloths, they're actually very distressed and don't like it. So I was really sad. So I was like, I'd love a sloth, but I'd also love a cuddle. So he's not a pet for me.
No.
Giraffe. Pam, I'd love a cat, but I can't have one due to my husband's allergies. There's one solution there.
Yeah. An easy solution.
An elephant. A tiger cub. What about a tiger? A big tiger though? Are you giving it back once it's grown? Are we just going with a cub? Michelle, a dragon or a unicorn? I'm not sure. You could get a bearded dragon.
Yeah.
They're very good pets.
Yeah.
Very good pets.
Get a horse and with your crafty skills, make it a unicorn.
Make a unicorn. Get some rainbow mirri. Craft a unicorn horn. A penguin.
Oh, penguin. Yeah. I just
Are
want
you having a
zoo.
penguin as well as a koala now?
I want,
Yeah.
meerkats as well. I want some meerkats.
Oh my gosh, they're ace, aren't they?
Yeah.
I do love a meerkat. Yeah. Michelle said a griffin. Stop coming up with your imaginary animals. It's got to be a real pet. Okay.
Half flying, half eagle, isn't it?
It's not real.
Oh no.
It's not for Jess. It's not for Jess. Okay, do we have a winner?
We do. It's Sarah Heath on Facebook.
Sarah Heath on Facebook and Sarah
The Tiger Club one.
Tiger Cub.
Yeah.
Tiger Cub. So we can't get you a Tiger Cub, Sarah, but we can get you 1,000 reward points. So congratulations. We will drop us a message. We'll get those added onto your account for you, and then you can treat yourself to something new, maybe with a little Tiger Cub on it. That'd work. Okay, next up on Hobby Maker, Pauline is over there at 1 o'clock. She's got brand new pocket pad rocker cards in brand new colours. Exciting. 3 o'clock, new essential A5 paper pads. I cannot wait for these. You know how much we all loved the original set. They are also back in stock, which is fabulous. But we have 4 brand new ones for you. And at 6 o'clock, she's going to have another look at that stained glass Wonderful Wildlife, which was just so beautiful. Next up on Hungy Dory TV, Bex is in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Isn't it just the best thing though that we can say Bex is back next month? Next month. So exciting. So we will be here at 10 o'clock and we're going to be bringing you those foiled pattern rocker cards and our pocket pads. So make sure you join us on Monday at 10 o'clock. Have a lovely weekend and we'll see you then.